Good morning and welcome to my greenhouse. Rachel here from Douentza Garden in Ireland. I have to tell you that I've been plant shopping again. Well, it was very hard to resist when I saw this 8-pack of trailing lobelia in all its frothy exuberance. Even harder to resist when I found it was discounted to just €2. €2! You don't even get a cup of coffee for €2 these days. Of course, July is a bit late to be buying annual bedding plants, but that's why I got them cheap. This 8-pack should have been potted on a while ago, and the result is that the plants are very tangled and hard to separate. However, I have patience and just work slowly through the tangles, like untangling a child's hair. It feels good to see the 8 individual plants all laid out, waiting for me to use. And this is one of the pots I had in mind when I bought the lobelia. I have 2 twin pots and this is one, and I planted them up in spring with a 6-pack of white rimmed purple petunias. They do look quite red on film, but in reality they are purple. The petunias have performed well as I keep them watered and deadheaded. The 2 plastic pots fit exactly into 2 stone urns I have over in Josh's garden. I'm sure you've seen them in my garden videos. Anyway, stay tuned to see them again at the end of this one. However, the strong colour and upright habit of the petunias is a bit stark, and I want to soften the look, which is why I bought the lobelia. So I'm just planting clumps of the trailing pink lobelia in the spaces between the petunias. And now it's confession time. I have to tell you about me and bedding plants. I have a love-hate relationship with bedding plants. Now don't get me wrong, I really love growing annuals from seed. I love ordering seed in winter, relishing the anticipation of the colours I'll have next summer. I love sowing those seeds in February and March. I love seeing those seeds poke up and checking them every day, nursing and mollycoddling them. And I love potting them on. I also love planting annuals out in gaps in the garden. However, and this is the big one, I really resent buying bedding plants. Bedding plants are just annuals that someone else has grown, but I always feel that they're just such a waste of money. I feel that I should have grown those annuals myself and that I shouldn't be wasting money on plants that will only last one season. The only bedding plants I currently buy are the ones from my 2 stone urns. I buy these because I grow tall annuals for my borders, and it's not economical to grow, for example, just 6 short petunias from seed for these 2 urns. This spring I bought cheap petunias, and now, if I'm honest, my pots lack any artistry. I hope to change that with the introduction of softly trailing pale pink lobelia. Next up is this gorgeous Nemesia. I never usually buy Nemesia because they're treated as annuals in this part of the world, but I do spend time looking at them in garden centres and sniffing their sweet scent. I had thought to myself, maybe plant 1 or 2 at the front of the permanent border in my heated greenhouse. It's still an option. But today I've indulged in a Nemesia called Lady Jane, and it's going in one of my tall green pots. Nemesias have very small flowers. That's part of their charm. But I can extend the display by using some of the trailing lobelia so that I have flowers all the way up the tall pot. There, what do you think? I'm giving my pots a good watering and now I'll bring them outside. Uh-oh, the wet weather has struck again and it's now splattering my lovely annual pots. Welcome to summer in Ireland. That's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your favourite bedding or annual plants to lift me out of this rain. So please jot those in the comments down below. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.